I did some puzzles this week and got my highest puzzle points so far. Here you can see. I also played one game of blitz. In 7 days I have played only one game. I have been a little lazy of playing games, and also I'm afraid that I lost my rating. That's not good, but that is one reason. I have winning streak now, 5, maybe even more. Can I see more here? Yeah, streak is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could that be right? Maybe it is. Winning streak of 8. But maybe I showed this last game I played. Can I go into how I can go in start? I'm not so familiar with this application, this with my computer. Here is this, yeah. You don't have this in phone application. You have to scroll one by one back. But yeah, let's dive into the game. My opponent played d4, and that's in blitz. Many times I go England gambit, but it's not so safe, I think. It has been quite effective, but this time I choose another move, and that was f5. Dutch defense. There are really simple first moves, so I have liked that a lot in blitz. Opponent played knight f3. I played knight f6, just basic moves. Bishop there. This is one Dutch defense, basic move also. Next I move bishop here, and yeah, it's no brainers. Then castle, maybe, if I remember right. That's my next move. Opponent plays bishop there. Development, good development for my opponent also. But now my king is quite safe. Opponent also castles short. This is not analyzed. I try to remember what I thought in these moves. This also is still basic moves in the opening, maybe. if I'm right. That's, I don't know why moving bishop there. Maybe my opponent was afraid that I pushed the pawn forward d5, but that was unnecessary, maybe quite inaccuracy. I attacked that bishop, that's lost. It has no moves where it's safe. That's taken, 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 and if takes, I take some way. So my opponent moved bishop there, and I'm quite happy to take that, but did I take it immediately? Yeah, I took, and of course it take, but that way. Maybe point of taking that way was that rook is now in a half open file, and it activated that a little. I keep on developing, I don't know, maybe better said, development also, attacking another bishop, and of course moving. I have, and it is shown over here also, that this was passive move and not so good. I should do something else. My idea here was pushing this pawn and harass that bishop away, but that's not so great, maybe. But that was my idea, just threatening my knight. I made counter threat, but this was not good for some reason. Maybe, well, I don't know. He can save bishop and still threatening my knight, and knight has not so many good squares to go. Bishop there. This was the best move. I had to save my knight. Threatening the knight again. I didn't take. Maybe I should have taken that pawn. Just I attacked that knight, and as I remember, he took it. Yeah, and I take. Rook is not doing so great, but my rook either. Here is some action. He can push or take, or I don't know what my opponent does. He took, and there is queens staring each other. Best move, and I found it, was to take. He take with rook, that rook. I'm in a losing position, as you can see. My opponent has plus 1.4, 0.3, excuse me. I made that move. I thought I had to get out of that pin, but that pawn isn't going anywhere, so that pin was not so effective. This was maybe unnecessary from me. pawn push, that's not so great, but my opponent tries to open that f file also, maybe. I don't know, has he understanding that he is winning in this position and trades maybe are good. This check, some checks are unnecessary, but this was quite good. Made my bishop more active, and opponent can't harass that so easily. Opponent went there. This was maybe blunder because now the evaluation is 3.46. I'm losing something material, but if I remember right, I managed that and opponent didn't find that good move there. Just took with pawn, I took with my bishop, took with rook, I took with rook. My opponent has protected passed pawn there, twice protected. I'm attacking it, but this is nothing. Bishop to the long diagonal. I thought that was good, but actually that was not so, maybe not inaccuracy or anything, but I got something better also. But I thought I had to get rook here or here, keeping eye on those passed pawns. Or this is passed, this is not yet passed pawn. Rook to the 7th rank, it's always dangerous, but I found nice moves here. Bishop there, this was not the best, but it protects that and is protected and still keeps eye on that pawn push. But he still push. I must go here. He goes there, but then I found this and it saves something, but I'm going in the end game piece down. If he had played correctly, he messed up something. I can't remember, but we see soon. Took, it was not so great because I can just take, and these are not really going anywhere. I may be winning these pawns back, and I got bishop pair. He has knight and bishop. Okay, knight there. I harassed because knight was only protector of this e pawn, which is the most powerful thing he has and valuable thing. He must move away, and then I eliminate that threat. Okay, I have almost made this equal. He attacks my bishop, but that's not so great. I can move it and take control of the squares that knight have. Like that. Knight is on the rim of the board. That's always not so great. It's almost trapped, but not really, because if I go here, it can go bishop there, and if I take and take, I might be even in trouble. I don't know. But I got from now on winning position slightly or only, but still. Pawn push there was, I don't know what was his point. Maybe he tried to harass my concentration and get things my I don't know. I don't really know what this move was about. He maybe did something right because I went my bishop there. That was not even good move. Pawn there. Pawn moves seems to be inaccuracy. I got even minus over 3 advantage. Piece up. Bishop there. I thought I could win this pawn, but he found that, but it was not good. There was something how I could win this bishop. Or something, I don't know. I still have good advantage. This was not the right move. I thought I had to get my king into the game, so I played that. That was quite good move because I have to really good move. I have to move my bishop away and knight is escaping. And he escaped. This was blunder. I'm losing the bishop because if he had found this pawn push, this bishop was free to take. But he didn't found that. Still that same tactic is here, but as I can remember, he didn't do that even here. Took that pawn, which was not so great. I took that. Now there is not so great tactics maybe. That was blunder because this was free to take. Threatening, I go there, it's best move. I thought I'd just trade that knight off and win the game. He, of course, doesn't allow king into the game. My king is more active and evaluation is now 5.08 over 5. King into the game also, but I push my pawn, taking squares away from the king, but yeah, that, and he was low on time. I just keep threatening that knight and I win the game. But this was, I also had just 6 seconds left. This was tight game and good game. My opponent played well also. So this maybe from today I end the video here and maybe play some games in the coming week. Yeah, more chess is coming. Bye.